That just happened. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Taylor Made Otaku. My name is Taylor, and I'm here today to give you a review on the 4th episode of Alice to Zouroku. I know this video is a little late. It took me a little while to actually watch it. I literally just got done watching it, so my mind is fresh. Got a lot to talk about in this episode, so let's hop right into it. First off, if you haven't seen the episode, spoilers. So this episode starts off right where it left off with the 3rd episode, obviously. Starts off at a cafe where Sana was just kidnapped and all they had left were leggings. And they were just talking about, hey man, it's just happened. They were shifting the blame from Zoroku's friend blaming himself to his granddaughter blaming herself. And Zoroku's like, hey man, this is nobody's fault, don't blame anybody. But we're gonna get her back, so don't even worry about all that. From there it goes to this split screen, I guess. Not an actual split screen, but it's split between Minnie telling Sana who she is, or in this case, what we found out, what she is, and Zoroku's friend telling Zouroku exactly, what's going on. Kinda. So we find out that Sana is actually not a human, so there's that. And it's gone on to explain that she was actually a quote-unquote unknown phenomenon who somehow wound up taking the form of a human. On Zoroku's end, his friend is telling him that he works for a guy who's one of two who knows all about Sana and everything to do with that. And it's kind of like a X-Men, Magneto, Professor X type of thing. One guy thinks that they can live among the humans and they can interact and everything will be just fine. The other one says that they can't. So during that entire explanation, now Sana is severely depressed. She's shocked. She's hurt. She's taken back. All because now she knows she's not human, but then she starts thinking, if I'm not a human, then I must be a monster, which is heartbreaking. She then goes on to have a vision of just her, just in a field with a tree, and there's this lady there who looks like she's cooking, and the lady looked a lot like Sana, but from the future. It's like the lady was telling her, hey, you have to rely more on the people around you. You can't take on everything by yourself. And she says, if there's anybody you trust, rely on them. And so she says, why don't you try saying the name of the person that you trust the most? And of course she says Zouroku. Once she starts thinking about him, he ends up being teleported from his workplace to the actual truck that they're traveling in. Just like, Sana, are you okay? What's going on? Who are you? He looks at Minnie, who are you? So Minnie gives Zouroku a quick rundown of everything that she just told Sana. And he starts getting rowdy. So Minnie takes a gun and she shoots Alice in the leg and restrains Zouroku with her power. And Minnie tells Sana that if she continues to fight back and struggle, that she's going to do something bad to Zouroku. So probably kill him or something. And Sana goes, fine, I will behave. Just do not hurt him. And she goes on talking to Zouroku and telling him that she's not a little girl, she's not human, that she's a monster. And then she starts crying, and then I start crying on the inside because I don't like to see kids crying. And she goes on and on about how much trouble she is and that nothing she ever does goes right. And she has to get away from everybody, and everybody has to get away from her. She has to go back to the facility, which we found out, by the way, is called Wonderland. So that's the thing. So then Zouroku tells her, hey, you need calm down, it's all fine. And Minnie is trying to convince Zouroku, like, hey, she does not need to be on the streets with normal people. She needs to be locked up in the facility, you know, to keep everybody safe and everybody in and out. But Zouroku's like, hey, ever since I met this girl, she's been nothing but trouble. At best, she's a nuisance. But everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Besides, you say she's not human, but what really is a human? I mean, you just shot a little girl in the leg. Does that make you human? She has done nothing with bad intent in her heart. And she's fixed everything that she's done. And she in her own way, she worries about people. She tries to get along. She does her best at everything that she does. Minnie's just kind of taken back by this. He tells Sana, like, hey, you are you. No, you're not a monster. You know, you may not be human, but you're not a monster either. You're just Sana. And you said that you wanted to explore outside and you didn't want to be at the facility anymore. So don't go back to the facility. Come home with me. You know, let's go home. Let's just be a family, basically. And she starts crying, but this time they're, tears of joy, which made me feel pretty good, on the inside. And then it leads off with them about to be rescued. They're about to be rescued, and which leads me to believe that Minnie's about to throw hands with homegirl. I don't know her name. I don't think they ever said her name, and if they did, I didn't pay enough attention apparently. So yeah, that was the episode in a nutshell, and it was very eye-opening. It was very heartwarming and heartbreaking for some people. It was pretty heartbreaking for me, then turned heartwarming, and it was a really good episode. I really, really enjoy this series. I really do. And I'm so glad that I decided to pick it up. I'm so glad I decided to watch it. If you guys saw the episode, what were your thoughts? Put those in the comment section. We can talk about it. That's all I got for this video, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see something else, put that in the comment section below. I promise you guys I won't upload a review later on this late in the week again. So I'm going to shoot for Monday. So until next video, guys, peace out.